What's up everyone and welcome to Ola Testing Today I'm doing a little bit of a special thing with the new Warhead Mini Dimebag amplifier, and I'm coupling it together with some things that Dimebag was using back in the day. And compared to my previous demo where I just demoed the Warhead amplifier and nothing else, I wanted to try out some of the things that Dimebag used to kind of spice up his own sound. You might recognize this. This is the MXR 6-band graphic equalizer, something that Dimebag was using in before his amplifier, pushing the amplifier input and removing some bass and adding mids. Let me explain the signal path right here. First in the chain I have the classic MXR 6-band graphic equalizer that Dimebag used. He used it in front of the amplifier to push the mids of his guitar tone going into the amplifier, cutting a little bit of bass, maybe adding a lot of 800 and 400 hertz to his tone. That goes, well actually that's not it. Right now there's also a Fortin Sewell that I'm using as a noise gate for this whole rig, just to tighten up the tone, because there is a lot of gain happening. You need a noise gate. So in the effects loop I have a Fortin Sewell noise gate, and after that noise gate I have a splitter that splits up the tone coming out of the Warhead mini amplifier, and it goes into two places. The first split goes into this cabinet with Jaguar speakers, something that Dimebag was using at least during the Cosmal and Vulgar Display of Power days. And the other signal split goes into this mimic pedal right there, a TC Electronic mimic pedal. It's basically a doubler, so it doubles the tone. If you're in a mono setup, it will create a copy of your tone and it will shift a little bit with delays and shit. But as of right now I have it set with dry to 0, which means that the initial dry signal, there is none. Only the affected signal, which is the delayed signal. That signal goes into this Seymour Duncan power stage power amplifier that goes into this bottom Randall with Jaguar speakers on it. So here we have the direct signal going from the Warhead, and here we have a little delayed of a signal thanks to the Mimic and the Seymour Duncan power stage. Just to get a little bit of a different shift in the different cabinets, I've mic'd up both cabinets as you can see, and I'm gonna stereo spread them a slight bit in the results that we're gonna listen to in a minute. All right, let's start by using this Solar Type X. That's the tone. Right now I have tightness at 0 on the Mimic, so I think it will be as wide as possible, which means that this extra signal going into this cabinet right here is the most delayed, I would say, giving it a little bit of a stereo effect, but not enough to make it sound like, you know, an echo in that sense. There you heard the differences between the two cabinets and then the cabinets together. All right, let me adjust the MXR EQ a little bit just so you hear what it does. As you can hear, the 800 is very prominent. 400 gives a little bit of that cocked wah, you know, wah-wah pedal sound to it. You can filter out the bass if you want. But in my opinion, you don't have to do that much because this unit is already as tight as it is. You don't want to lose all the bass, you know? That's out of tune. This wouldn't be a proper demo unless I used a Dimebag guitar, obviously. So this Theme from Hell has a Bill Lawrence pickup in it, and it sounds like this. It's a little too much of the diggy, you know? So. Oh, horse out! All right, let's adjust the tightness right here of that second cabinet. I'm gonna try and do this, but I'll do this. It's really tough in the room to hear the difference, but I'm guessing that I'm going to hear a big difference when I'm listening to the microphone inputs later on. Okay, let's max out the gain, see what happens. Yeah, it has that, you know, because of the MXR, it has that wah sound to the lead tone. Yeah. Okay, down with the gain a little bit. That gate! Yes, okay. So there you go, that's my little test for you right there. Now this is absolutely an overkill of a setup, but I'm doing it because why not? The problem for me when I've been trying to mimic or catch Dimebag's tone, it's always been about, you know, the amplifiers not being readily available. The Randall RG100, they basically didn't exist in Europe until some people would sell them into Europe. So I have a couple, but other than that, they basically do not exist in Europe. So getting that exact, Dimebag tone has been very, very, very difficult for a lot of Europeans. However, with the Warhead Mini amplifier, that is not limited, by the way. This particular one is limited to 333 pieces, but there's a blacked out version as well that's not limited, so you can get this from their website. But it does a really good job getting that, Randall RG100 tone in a 40-watt package right there. All of these extras right here, that's what makes it overkill, But it's pretty cool, Sometimes you just want to roll out the stuff and just be overkill. So there you go. That's my little demo of this Dimebag thing that I'm doing right here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.